Okay, let's just jump right in. Is your career built to last? I mean, really think about it. In a world that's, being totally reshaped by artificial intelligence, that's not just some casual question, it's the question. So today, we're not just going to talk about surviving this massive change. No, we're going to explore a framework for making your career truly unbreakable. So let's start right there. This question. Have you ever wondered if your job, your skills, heck, your entire career path is future-proof? If you have, you are definitely not alone. I mean, it's pretty much the question on everybody's mind right now. And to even begin to answer that, we've got to get a handle on the scale of what we're looking at. Seriously, this isn't just some small wave of change coming our way. We're talking about a massive, fundamental shift, a whole new reality for our work lives. It feels like we're just surrounded by this constant buzz about AI and automation, right? It's in the headlines, it's everywhere. And honestly, it's pretty easy to just get numb to it all. But here's the thing. This is not just noise. It's a very real, very tangible surge in tech that is literally reshaping entire industries. And it's redefining what it even means to be a valuable professional. Okay, let's put a number on it. 800 million. Just let that sink in for a second. That's how many jobs around the world could be impacted by AI by 2030. Now, impacted, that doesn't always mean gone, but it absolutely 100% means changed. And that fundamental change is what we all need to be getting ready for. So just when that massive number starts to feel, a little overwhelming, we get to the most important part of this whole conversation. This is the core idea we're digging into today. The real story here isn't about humans being replaced. Not at all. It's about rediscovering what makes us irreplaceable. And that right there leads us to the most empowering part of all this. It's about finding our human advantage. We have to shift our focus. Stop trying to compete with AI at its own game, and instead double down on the skills that it just can't copy. This chart really lays it out perfectly, doesn't it? On one side, you've got what AI is great at: automating tasks, crunching data, recognizing patterns. And look, it's an amazing tool, no doubt about it. But then you look at the other side, and that's where we shine. Strategic thinking, real creativity and innovation, emotional intelligence. These aren't just tasks, they're the things that give context and meaning and direction. This is our secret weapon. This is our edge. Okay, so how do we actually build up that advantage? Well, it's not about just crossing your fingers and hoping for the best. It's about having a real plan. So let's walk through a blueprint, a step-by-step guide for building that resilience. The key to all this is a super clear, strategic, 5-part approach. We're not talking about just randomly learning some new skills here and there. Nope. This is a deliberate process, a method for developing yourself professionally that's built specifically for this new age of AI. And here they are, the 5 pillars. First up, you assess. You have to figure out how AI is really going to impact your specific field. Second, you identify your advantage. What are your unique human strengths? Then, you start building by stacking skills. We'll get to that in a sec. After that, you plan for strategic pivots. And finally, you pull it all together into a real, concrete roadmap for your future. Okay, let's just pause on that third one for a second. Skills stacking. This is such a powerful idea. It's not about just learning one new thing. It's about combining skills that work together. Like, imagine pairing data analysis with amazing storytelling, or project management with real cross-cultural communication. You're creating this unique professional profile that is just so much harder for any algorithm to copy. All right, this brings us to the final and honestly the most important part. We get the problem, right? We have the framework. Now it's time to turn that blueprint into your personal action plan. And here's the thing. All of this strategic thinking, it leads to something real, something you can start right now, a personal 90-day roadmap. We're not talking about some vague 5-year plan that you'll forget about. We're talking about a focused, short-term guide to build momentum starting today. So what does this roadmap actually look like? Well, it should be simple, but really powerful. You identify just one new skill to start learning. You outline one potential career pivot you want to explore. And this is the most important part. You define a crystal clear first step and a goal you can actually measure. It's all about turning that anxiety into action. And that brings us to the end. Well, the end of this explainer. But really, it's the beginning of your work.
Your 90-day roadmap officially starts now. So the only question left to ask is, what's your first step?